And we got The Ultimate Fighters, Season 25 Redemption, Episode 8, underway this Wednesday. That just happened this Wednesday. And it was a good episode. Somebody was telling me it was a good episode. I had to go watch it. I definitely already planned on it, but yeah, I agree. I definitely agree. If you remember last episode, Team Cody Garbrandt got their first win against Joe Stevenson. Joe Daddy, he got clipped up. It looked like he could have went on medical suspension, but he didn't. So he came back for the wild card fight. Since he was the only guy from Team TJ to lose, he was their pick to come back from the wild card fight. Hyder Hassad is Team Cody's pick to come back for a wild card fight. Joe Daddy Stevenson, it looked like he could have got a medical suspension, so I'm picking him to definitely lose his comeback fight because he's got a black eye. He looks better than Bruce coming into this fight. He's also like an actor now. He acts on the TV show Kingdom, so I mean he's also got a lot of miles under him. He's like 33 and 16, so he's clipped up right now too, man. So it's not looking too good for him. So this episode starts. It's the start of the quarterfinals. Cody wants Hyder to. He said I want to get Hyder Hassad a knockout. He said he's taking Hyder Hassad through fight simulation, and he's actually looking like a really good coach for once. I mean, it might have been something, that was set up, some drill set up by his coach, but I actually liked what I was seeing from Cody here for one, as a coach. He had some, I'll give him his credit, because in the last few episodes that hasn't been the case. So now, after it shows Cody training, it goes to TJ, the cameraman runs over, because TJ and Cody are, doing their little normal, Cody getting mad and getting held back, so the cameraman runs over there. TJ's by himself with none of his teammates around. Cody Garbrandt's over there with 7 of his teammates. It's just like all fucking red jerseys and TJ by himself. And of course, Cody's getting held back by his teammates. When everything went out, like I said, man, I remember that last episode or the episode before that. When they were by themselves, Cody didn't want no smoke, so I ain't hearing it. But anyways, so yeah, Cody's getting held back. They end up separating. TJ's like, dude, chill. You can tell TJ just doesn't care. He's not scared. He's not worried about it. He's like, man, he's just putting his face out like, dude, chill. You don't want no smoke. You know it. What about that? No, you're not even going to get into the injury. So now, let's go to what Joe Daddy's training. He got clipped up. So TJ's training head movement. Head movement. He's training head movement with Joe Daddy. He's trying to not get clipped up anymore because he can't take too many shots in this fight. We're 10 minutes into the 40-minute episode, and they're already weighing in for this fight. So I guess, well, now that I've seen the episode, I didn't know this at the time, but so they do this fight, and then they get into the rest of the episode. So this fight started really early in the episode. You got Hyder Hassad versus Joe Daddy Stevenson. Hyder Hassad 6-3, and if you remember, his brother's already in the UFC. And then Joe Daddy Stevenson, 33-16, just got clipped up. Round 1 starts. Joe Daddy lands a leg kick and starts getting clipped up. And actually no, that was the other fight. That was Toothless Tom. Alright, anyways, how did this fight go? Round 1, 45 seconds in, Joe Daddy's getting clipped up. He catches a couple shots, and then he fucking just eats a right uppercut, a huge right uppercut that puts him down in 45 seconds. Joe Daddy Stevenson gets knocked out. But it was funny because he said this fight took place on his son's birthday. So he looked at the camera before this fight and he said, son, whatever happens this fight, this is for your birthday. This is for you, son. Happy birthday. And then he got knocked out in 45 seconds. That shit was pretty awkward. Cody Garbrandt said he's taunting TJ in the ring after the knockout. Joe Stevenson's still on the canvas, knocked out, and Cody's like, nice way to pick him, TJ. I told you shouldn't have put him in this fight. Yeah, TJ, and he's talking shit to TJ like he's about to try and get held back again in the ring. Joe Daddy still hasn't got his bearings. He's still trying to figure out what happened. He just asked the ref, hold on, what happened? I lost? And meanwhile, Cody's already fucking ready to fight TJ before the ring's cleared. Now it's on to the rest of the episode. Quarterfinalists are set now. Toothless Tom Galicchio vs. Justin Edwards. Diego Lima vs. Gilbert Hardwork Smith. Jesse Taylor vs. Hyder Hassad. And James Krause vs. Ramsey Nijum. Tom is the first fight. Toothless Tom, he's a member from TJ Dillashaw's team. And he gets to fight the only member left of Team Cody Garbrandt, the guy that just came back, Hyder Hassad. So if Tom wins this fight, there will be no members of Team Cody left. Tom's strategy is his ground game for this fight. He feels like he is a black belt, but he said he feels like that's his best strategy because the other Justin Edwards is actually a really good striker. So it flashes to Justin, and Justin says he feels like he's just as good as Tom on the ground. He's a better wrestler, and he's a better striker. So he feels like he should be the favorite, and he's better than Tom everywhere. Now, this is where the shit gets hilarious. It's a coach's fucking challenge, dude. Hey, if you haven't seen this episode, you should just look up this fucking coach's challenge. It was so fucking funny. I was literally cracking up watching this shit. Okay, so it's the coach's challenge. TJ Dillashaw versus Cody Garbrandt. Oh my God, there's a swimming pool in the house, in the backyard, and they had set up a tetherball pole with balance beams. So they have to play tetherball while standing on balance beams over the pool, and they're in wetsuits. So if they fall in the suit, they're wet, and they have to jump back up on the balance beam and continue on the tetherball. Best out of 10, or the first to 10 wins. So the winner of this coach challenge gets $10,000, and all of his teammates gets $1,500. So all the teams hyped, like, oh shit, if our coach wins, we get paid. So the coaches go to the balance beams. TJ falls in before the game starts. He fell in before the game starts. So the game starts, TJ's back on the balance beam, already full wet in the wetsuit. So the game started. TJ Dillashaw has fell in 3 times. Cody's up 2-0. He fell in the first time before the game started, and then on the first 2 serves, he fell straight in the water, and Cody's just went up 2-0. So Cody's up 2-0. He falls in the water, almost racks himself, and now TJ's up 2-1. Cody gets back out of the water and starts smoking TJ. He's up 5-1. They fast forward, like, okay, Cody's smoking TJ. Now it's 8-4. 8-4 Cody. He only needs 2 more points to win $10,000 and win $1,500 for his entire team. They really need it because they're already pretty much all out of the competition. They're already not winning, so they really need this $1,500. Can he do it? Can Cody do it? What do you think? Let's get to it. Let's see. TJ Dillashaw, he's starting to get the hang of it. It was 8-4, now it's 8-6. TJ scored 2 points straight. TJ's coming back. Cody's falling in the water. Cody says his hair messed up. That's his kryptonite. It was cringy as hell when he said it because he was acting like he was serious. Oh shit, it's 8-8. TJ's coming back. This shit was so funny. I'm telling you, you gotta watch it if you haven't. It was epic. It got 8-8 tied up. TJ's team starts going crazy. Like, holy shit, what the hell's going on? Fucking Ramsey Nijum from Team TJ. He's got some Budweisers. They made sure to mention Budweiser. He was drinking and he started telling Cody, you're getting beat. I'm gonna tell Uriah. Ha ha ha. Cody's like, what, dude? I'll come over there and whoop your ass right now. He's getting in Cody's head. Cody's pissed off at Ramsey. 9-8 TJ because Cody falls in the water again. Cody scored 5 straight points. TJ scored 5 straight points. Now he's in the lead. He was down 8-4. Now he's up 9-8. Cody wants to fight Ramsey Nijum, man. And meanwhile, it's the last serve. TJ fucking ends up winning the whole shit. He won 6-0 run. He wins 10-8. It was fucking hilarious. Cody's pissed off. TJ says that's how the fight's gonna go. He's gonna keep the pressure. He's gonna put the pressure on Cody and then just break him down. Hey, that shit was funny, man. I'm telling you, that shit, it was hilarious. When I was watching it, I was cracking up. Now it's time for the weigh-ins for the first quarterfinal fight, Justin Edwards versus Toothless Tom. At the weigh-ins, there's actually no drama, and like I don't know if I said it or not, I went into this fight rooting for Toothless Tom. I just like the dude. He's funny. He seems like a cool guy. He seems like he's always the underdog. I don't know. He's a cool dude. He seems like. Round one. Let's get it. The fight. Spoiler alert. The fight ended that round. In the first round. Tom started off with a leg kick. That's what I said earlier. But no, Tom started off with a leg kick, and then he started getting clipped up with the hands. Justin Edwards was clipping his shit up. You could tell Justin Edwards was definitely the better striker. It looked like Tom was damn near a deer in headlights getting clipped up, dude. He was just getting bombed on. Straight hands, straight hands. Not even like, it wasn't even like mixing it up hands and feet. No, he was just getting straight hands and on his fucking face. In his face, on his head. He was getting clipped up. And then a big right dropped him. It looked like the fight was about to be over. Like Tom was just about to get knocked out. But then Justin Edwards went in and he pulled down on a guillotine because Tom tried to shoot. Whenever he got knocked down, he tried to immediately shoot. And so he stuffed it and pulled down on a guillotine. And so I was thinking in my head, whoa, this is Tom's game. So if he can regather himself, he's got the fight where he wants it, on the ground. So since dude pulled for a guillotine, Tom regathered himself, ended up getting dude's back. They rolled, dude gave up his back. Tom jumped on his back, put in the body triangle, and sunk in the rear naked choke. Choked out Justin Edwards. Tom got the win. He was getting clipped up, looking like he was going down, and pulled out the comeback victory. Cody was mad at the end of the fight, like, why did he go for the guillotine? He knows that's Tom's game. All he had to do was put a couple more shots on him, and he was out. Tom was rocked. He was getting rocked on the feet. Then he got actually dropped, and then dude pulled guillotine and got choked out. So he said Justin Edwards gave the fight away. Man, I don't know if he gave the fight away, but yeah, I guess I'm not gonna say it. That's what Cody said. And so now that was the last member of Team Cody. Team Cody's all the way down. Team Cody cannot win this season. The only members left, even there's no more wild cards. The only members left are Team TJ, and that's it, right? Yep, Justin Edwards was the last one. Oh wait, Hyder Hassad came back too, right? Yeah, it's Hyder Hassad. So Hyder Hassad is the last member from Team Cody. Alright, well still. Cody's got one more member left, and that was the guy who came back from the comeback fight. So Hyder Hassad is the last member from Team Cody, and he's already taken a loss. But that's what happened this episode. It was a good episode, I agree. Next time is going to be Diego Lima versus Gilbert Hard Work Smith. Hard work! Hard work! Dedication! Hard work! That's going to be a good fight, but I think I'm actually going to go with Diego Lima on that one. That's the brother of the Bellator champion, Douglas Lima. That's the 170 champion. I couldn't think of his name the other day. But alright, man, yeah, that's episode 8. Wednesday is episode 9. I'll be watching that shit. Hopefully I'll get it out sooner. But anyways, I don't know what else to say, man. Fuck it. It is what it is. Let the hitters know what you think in the comments.